This goes to show that they have scant respect for the uniform. They have scant respect for the law and order. They have scant respect for the government. I mean, what does the Home Minister and the Chief Minister have to say for themselves? Their own party people are asking answers. Forget the opposition. Their BJP workers did not allow the BJP president, a minister and an MP to get out of their cars. They didn't allow them to get out of did not allow them to speak. The BJP workers are asking the questions. Where is law and order today in Karnataka?
I also want to take your reaction on the comparison that has been made by the Higher Education Minister. He's in fact gone on to say that we'll go 5 steps ahead of Uttar Pradesh. We'll give a better model than Uttar Pradesh as well. Karnataka is a progressive state and a model state, and we don't need to follow anyone. Where do you think this is headed?
So that means he's agreeing that the situation in Karnataka is worse than in UP. And that's why he needs to take the UP model? Is that what he's trying to say? That they're not in control, that they're not in control of law and order, they're not following the law of the land. What does he mean by saying we'll go 5 steps ahead of UP model? What is the UP model? Why UP model, Bihar model throughout India is the model of anarchy, is the model for lawlessness. And if he's saying I'll go 5 steps ahead, that means they're not in control. He's agreeing to it. Such a shameful thing to say that about Karnataka, which is a progressive state. We have people from UP, Bihar coming looking for employment here in Karnataka, and our higher education minister is saying that we'll follow the UP model. It's such a shame.
Okay, we'll leave the conversation there. The Congress, they're training its guns on the comment that have been made by the Higher Education Minister, where he's even hinted at a fact that even an encounter is a possibility as far as these accused are concerned. Let me continue the conversation with Harish. Harish, you there heard the first reaction from the Congress. This is now going to be blown into a bigger controversy, and Congress wouldn't want to miss on this opportunity. But I want to understand, how does this play out at a time when you have the Chief Minister saying that we'll have an exclusive commando force being made, 2 arrests have been made, the family is not denied links as far as the PFI and STPI is concerned. Will this not dilute the larger cause of cracking the nexus?
Absolutely. And it puts unnecessary pressure on a police force which is now working on 2 cases in the same region. They also have to ensure that the law and order is maintained in Dakshina Kannada. Additional force has been rushed there. The ADGP has been asked to camp in the region. At such a time, this sort of a statement coming in from a senior minister within the cabinet puts pressure on the police force, and every action of theirs will be under scrutiny. That's something that will be on the top of the mind of these senior police officers. And Karnataka, over the number of years now, is known as a state which follows law and order. Even in cases where there are incidents like these, there hasn't been extrajudicial killings or even any sort of a high-handed behavior by the police. That hasn't happened. And this kind of statement perhaps then paints the whole police force in a certain way, and that could demoralize them. At the same time, remember, the parties, the government is not enjoying much of a support from even the party. You already have several within the party seeking the Home Minister's resignation. And during such a time, would the government want another controversy that will just increase the pressure on them? Perhaps the Chief Minister wouldn't have wanted his senior minister to give such a statement.
Harish, I also now want to understand, what are you picking up by the means of sources? Okay, Harish, I'll just request you to stay on with us. Let's take in a reaction from the BJP also. I believe S. Prakash is now joining us. Mr. Prakash, does the party stand by the comments that have been made by the Higher Education Minister when he says that culprits will be nabbed and even encountered if needed?
He is the minister. He is well aware of what action government will be planning. He said in case encounter is necessary, if they retaliate, then only the encounter will be undertaken. It is not that easy to say that we will encounter somebody. And minister has only expressed the sentiments expressed by many.
So you're saying this is the sentiment of the party workers where they want an open encounter? Because I don't see any